Siddhartha, known as Gautam Buddha, took his first 7 steps and uttered an epoch-making message to the suffering humanity. This happened in a beautiful Sal group, which is now focal point of the Lumbini garden area. Maya Devi, the queen of Shakya king Suddhodana of Kapilvastu, while passing through the Lumbini garden on the day of Vaishakh Purnima, full moon day of May 623 BC, took a bath in the Puskarni, the sacred pond, and soon after she took support of 3 brands, then gave birth to the crown prince Siddhartha, who became Lord Buddha. Lumbini rediscovered. The history of the Lumbini was re-established with the visit of the Maurya Emperor Asoka, who made a pilgrimage in 249 BC and erected a stone pillar bearing an inscription stating Hira Buddhi Jate Shakya Muniti, which means the Shakya Muni Buddha was born here. After his visit, structural activities started to mark the birthplace of Lord Buddha. He worshipped the nativity tree, the bathing pond, and also visited the other surrounding historical sites such as Kapilvastu, Ramgrama, and Niglihwa. Later on, 3 famous Chinese pilgrims, Tengsai 4th century AD, Fahian 5th century AD, and Huensang 7th century AD visited Lumbini. Huensang's travel account gives a detailed description of the area, including the Ashoka pillar with a hearse carved on the top of it. King Ripumalla 1312 AD of Karnali marked his visit by an engraving on the Ashokan pillar. After 14th century AD, the sites were forgotten, neglected, and shrouded in bushes. The association of Lumbini with the Buddha went slowly to oblivion for almost 600 years. At the same, Lumbini gradually changed to Rumindei and then to Rupandehi, the present name of the district. In the process of an archaeological survey in 1896, General Khadka Samsharana and Dr. Alois Ferrer discovered the Ashokan pillar in Lumbini. In the 1930s, General Kesha Samse Jang Bahadur Rana carried out a large-scale excavation at Lumbini. The most important archaeological discoveries in Lumbini are Buddha's nativity, the gold casket, charred human bones, terracotta sculpture of a bodhisattva, and the marker stone. In 1956, on the occasion of the 4th World Buddhist Conference, late King Mahendra visited Lumbini and wanted to improve it. Further, the pilgrimage of the UN Secretary General U Thant proved a milestone of the modern history of Lumbini. Deeply influenced by Lumbini's sanctity, U Thant wanted the government of Nepal to develop Lumbini as an international pilgrimage and tourist center. In 1970, Professor Kenzo Tange of Japan was assigned to create the Lumbini Master Plan, which was approved by the government in 1978. In 1985, the Lumbini Development Trust (LDT) was established to take over the responsibility of the overall management and development of Lumbini. The Nativity Sculpture. The Nativity panel was made in 4th century AD, which depicts the birth scene of the Lord Gautam Buddha. replica of the original nativity sculpture. Maya Devi, the Buddha's mother, holding a branch of a tree with her right hand. Next to her is standing Gautami Prajapati, her sister in a supporting posture at the time of delivery, and the far shows figures of God Brahma and God Indra, wearing conical crown, standing in devotion before the queen to receive the divine child, as narrated by Buddhist literature. At the bottom of the paintings is the newly burned Prince Gautam Buddha, with a halo around his head, standing upright on a lotus pedestal with two celestial figures receiving him. The marker stone. It pinpoints the exact birthplace of the Lord Buddha. Remains of ancient Maya Devi temple. The vestiges are of ancient Maya Devi temple built in the 3rd century BC. Old Maya Devi temple. The shrine where the Lord Buddha was burned in 623 BC. The temple was restored in 1939 AD. Ashokan pillar. It was erected in 249 BC by Emperor Ashoka, which bears inscription engraved in Brahmi script and Pali language that testifies Lumbini as the birthplace of Lord Buddha. Group of stupas. The brick masonry foundations, known as the group of stupas and bihars, built in the period of Maurya Gupta and Kushana, between the 3rd century BC and the 2nd century AD, which are evidence of the early devotee desire to be near the sacred birthplace. Pushkarni. Pushkarni is believed to be the most sacred pond of the Shakyas, in which Maya Devi took her bath before giving birth to the prince Gautam Buddha. It is also the pond where the infant Buddha was given his first purification bath. The pond has 2 deep wells, terraced steps, and is reveated by beautifully layered bricks of 1933 and 1939. Maya Devi Temple. The shrine where the Lord Buddha was burned in 623 BC. The temple is recently restored in 2003 AD. The government of Nepal has decided to mark 2012 as Visit Lumbini Year 2012 on 17th of October 2011. The purpose of the program is to draw national and international visitors to the Buddha's birthplace and facilitate its promotion, conservation and development. Most importantly, the program would promote Buddha's message of peace, non-violence and human solidarity, values that are so essential in our world today. World Peace Flame. The eternal World Peace Flame is a major attraction of the Lumbini garden. Tourists flock to observe the flame that is kept glowing uninterrupted 24 hours a day, and it was lighted on 1st November 1986 AD. The flame that represents peace and fraternity in the world was brought from the United States of America as part of the celebration of the International Peace Year.
आजीवन प्रयन्तम् अहम्
बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि
आजीवन प्रयन्तम् अहम्
धर्मं शरणं गच्छामि
आजीवन प्रयन्तम् अहम्
संघं शरणं गच्छामि
World Peace Stupa. The World Peace Stupa was constructed at Lumbini to spread the message of peace, friendship and goodwill in the world, and to raise awareness to keep the earth pure and clean.
संघं शरणं गच्छामि
The World Peace Stupa was constructed as part of the campaign by Japanese Buddhist preacher Fusing to construct World Peace Stupas in different parts of the world.
धर्मं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि
आजीवन प्रयन्तम् अहम्
बुद्धं शरणं
आजीवन
The ancient Kapilvastu, Tilaura the capital of Lord Buddha's father, the Shakya king Suddhodana. Tilaura was the capital of the ancient Kapilvastu. Kapilvastu is the name of a region of ancient Shakya kingdom. Central complex of ancient Kapilvastu. The remains of ancient Kapilvastu, the Shakya capital, have been identified here. A 22 feet wide moat and a 10 feet wide defense wall encircle the citadel. Excavation have uncovered both the eastern and western gateways and a structural complex in the center of the site.
बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि
gateway of ancient Kapilvastu known as Mahavinishkramana Dwar, through which Sakya Prince Siddhartha went out in search of the way to salvation. This gate complex consists of a 19 feet wide roadway, flanked on either sides by bastions. Objects found in the excavation include terracotta, human and animal figurines, coins, beads, bangles, a seal with a Brahmi inscription, a ceiling, velashers of painted grey and northern black polished wares. Western gateway of ancient Kapilvastu. The western gateway is flanked by two brick bastions. A road 19 feet wide, paved with brick, leads from the gateway into the citadel. On both sides of the road, inside the gate, are brick platforms. Some copper coins, an iron spade, an iron chisel, and other metal objects were found near the gate. The site is important both historically and religiously. Siddhartha Gautam had spent 29 years of his early life here. The archaeologically important ruins of the eastern and western gates of the town aging between 2nd to 4th century BC can still be seen.
आजीवन प्रयन्तम् अहम्
Tilora Court is located 25 km west of Lumbini. The result of years and excavation and research by numerous international teams have concluded that Kapilvastu is in Nepal and is acknowledged by the UNESCO's as well as the government of India and Nepal. Mahaparinirvana, meditating Siddhartha Gautam. Nigli Hawa. Nigli Hawa is a significant archaeological site situated about 7 km north of Tauli-Hawa, where close to a large pond lie the remains of a broken Ashokan pillar. Historically, the Emperor Ashoka visited during his pilgrimage, built a stupa and set up a pillar. Renowned archaeologist Dr. Alois Ferrer discovered this pillar in 1895.
आजीवन प्रयन्तम् अहम् आजीवन प्रयन्तम् अहम्
Aurora Court. About 10 km northwest of Tauli-Hawa, there is a rectangular fortified area, which is popularly known as Aurora Court. The fortified area was identified by the famous Indian archaeologist as the natal town of Kanak Muni Buddha. Remains of the old mosque and the brick fortification around the court can still be clearly located. It is said to be the town where Kanak Muni Buddha lived, grew up and spent his married life. Kudan. There are many historical sites around Lumbini and Kapilvastu associated with the life of Lord Buddha. Kudan is also one of such sites. This is the holy place where, according to a popular belief, Lord Buddha made his father, King Suddhodan, stepmother, his wife, and son for the first time when he returned after attainment of enlightenment. The place is located about 5 kilometers south of Tilora Court. Sagarahawa, the place where about 70,000 Shakyas were killed in the massacre. Later, in the memory of the Anbal Shakyas, hundreds of stupas were built here. Gotihawa, the holy place where Klakuchanda Buddha was burned and attained enlightenment. Thanks for watching. The Lumbini Garden, located in the Rupandehi district of Lumbini zone, is considered as a highly sacred site. The birthplace of Lord Buddha, the messenger of peace. Lumbini is one of the holiest places on the earth. The holy Lumbini is the most sacred pilgrimage site for the millions of Buddhists throughout the world.
Sangham Sharanam Gacchami.
Most of the tourists arriving in Nepal visit Lumbini, characterized by peaceful environments and the numerous temples and monasteries constructed by various countries. The numerous huge monasteries constructed by different countries are the major attraction of Lumbini. Lumbini is a suitable place to understand the historic background of Buddhism as well as the life history of Lord Buddha. In the UNESCO's World Heritage Sites in 1997 AD due to its religious importance and historical background.
Ajivan prayantam aham
Buddham Sharanam Gacchami.
The Royal Thai Monastery, constructed by Thailand at Lumbini, Nepal. Mahabodhi Society Temple, constructed by India at Lumbini, Nepal. Cambodian Monastery, constructed by Cambodia at Lumbini, Nepal.
Buddham Sharanam Gacchami.
Ajivan prayantam aham
Dharmam Sharanam.
Cambodian Monastery, constructed by Cambodia at Lumbini, Nepal.
Sangham Sharanam Gacchami.
Manmar Golden Monastery, constructed by Manmar at Lumbini, Nepal.
बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धर्मं शरणं गच्छामि
International Nuns Society of Nepal.
गच्छामि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धर्मं
International Nuns Society of Nepal.
शङ्खं शरणं गच्छामि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धर्मं शरणं गच्छामि शङ्खं शरणं
International Gautami Nuns Temple, constructed by Kathmandu's Dharmakriti Bihar, Lumbini, Nepal.
बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि
Sri Lankan Monastery, constructed by Sri Lanka at Lumbini, Nepal.
धर्मं शरणं गच्छामि
आजीवन पर्यन्तम् अहम्
सङ्घं शरणं गच्छामि
Sri Lankan Monastery, constructed by Sri Lanka at Lumbini, Nepal.
पर्यन्तम् अहम्
बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि
आजीवन पर्यन्तम् अहम्
धर्मं शरणं गच्छामि
आजीवन पर्यन्तम् अहम्
सङ्घं शरणं गच्छामि
The Great Lotus Stupa, constructed by Germany at Lumbini, Nepal.
बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धर्मं शरणं गच्छामि सङ्घं शरणं गच्छामि बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि